Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
Ninetailedbrush.
And today we're going to be watching Fruits Basket Season 1, Episode 24. So we were totally wrong. This is not the final episode. This is the second of the final episode. I'm still assuming something's going to go down. I'm still really hyped, especially since the last episode was kind of like low-key, like more than I even expected, to be honest. So maybe I'm just going to be terrified thinking it's a crazy episode for the rest of the show and nothing crazy happens. I don't know. That may be the terror of the show. We'll see. I'm really excited though. As always, full-length reactions up at the Patreon. Next week's reaction, episode 25, the actual final episode, is also up for early access on our Patreon if you want to go ahead and check that out. Give us a little bit of extra support. And yeah, thank you just for being here, for joining us, for watching. If you're new here, welcome. And let's just get into Fruits Basket Season 2, Episode 24. Oh, dang, this is Kyo. What? Suicide?
His mom, I think?
Yeah. Kazuma, we haven't seen him before, right?
Well, no, that's... Remember the guy at the end?
Yeah, the master, that's right. So he is part of the Soma clan. That was our theory. He's not... Whoa.
Okay.
Wow, yeah, see, I actually totally forgot that he showed up at the end of the last episode.
Yeah, I did.
That was crazy.
I heard his voice.
I want one of those things in my garden, I swear. Those things are so cool.
It's kind of like aesthetically pleasing.
Yes, and the sound.
Yeah.
He seems really cool.
Yeah.
And like very normal.
I'm just hoping there's nothing like, you know, I mean, there's...
you never know.
Why do we keep looking at the prayer beads?
I don't know.
I remember there was a shot of it like last
Yes, when
episode.
we were talking about his backstory with Kagura and them being friends.
Yeah. Okay, so he's just part of the family.
Dang, those chopping skills.
Do we know anything of Tohru's?
Like, no.
Maybe it's not good for Kyo to be...
Yeah, dude, I mean, you're doing well.
Oh, that's a...
What? That's not true. You might be afraid of it. I don't know if... I feel like he's trying to like impress him. What is it?
I think he is scared, like, or something like you're saying. Like,
I know, but I swear the show needs to tell us.
Yeah, we looked at those.
This is torturing me. Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Accept him? Like what?
But
what does that mean?
what does he mean by I'll remove it? Is he talking about Tohru?
I don't think so. Some sort of like seal or something like that. It sounds like the way that they're talking about it.
Oh, is the bracelet something?
Probably.
That like a... Dang. I don't even know what he's gonna do and...
Oh, it's a lot of trust
in
Tohru.
So worried.
What? What does that even mean?
俺の人生は猫つきとして生まれた時点で終わってる代物なんだってね。
What? How is that?
ユキを憎むことで全てを覆い隠し、そんな形でしか自分を保っていけないのか。
I'm just so concerned about this.
Yeah,
like,
what
why are
is
they all
gonna
looking
happen?
outside? Like, look at all the Soma members.
合わざるか、その結果を導こう。終わっている代物なのかどうか。
What? Whoa, this is super cool.
私はあなたを愛しているから誰も見ないで。私の子供。
Is that his mom?
What?
気持ち悪い。
Whoa! What?
What?
What was that? What?
今日の本当の姿。
And how is his true form any different than everybody else's true form?
何？なんて
Whoa!
何かが腐ってるのよ。
What the heck? Whoa. I mean, it does kind of look like a monster.
Yeah, it does look like a monster.
What the heck?
終わりだ。終わりだ全部。
Okay, but is this like the cat spirit? Right? So it's like this is what he turns into instead of the cat, I'm assuming?
Maybe.
Or is this
But
like
he
his
has-
only form?
They said it was like his true form.
Who were the people that were saying he was like disgusting though?
I think it's Akito.
Was that Akito?
Yeah, and Shikure. I think he's trying to show that Tohru's not gonna be.
Tohru doesn't care what you look like. What?
嗅いだこともない匂い。見たこともない。
Shoot! Come on, Tohru! Come on, come on, come on!
キョウ君のもう一つの姿。私は一体どうし
I mean, she's like physically struggling with
Of
it a little bit,
course.
so.
大丈夫。私はあなたを
やめろ。
愛しているから。
Whoa! 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 Did he do something to his mom?
やるな。何やってんだ。のこのこついてきて何やってんだよ。
Maybe she doesn't care. Maybe.
何なんだよお前。目見えてんのか。鼻聞いてんのかよ。
でも私はあなたを。
Oh! What the heck?
Dude.
消えろ。
Dude.
Bro!
目障りなんだよ。今度はその面ぐちゃぐちゃに
Dude, she's like bleeding!
消えろ。
What the frick? That is such an awesome shot.
Beautiful shot.
No, Tohru! Dude, you're his only
Come on,
hope!
Tohru.
いっそ失うならもうこれ以上ないってぐらい傷つけてダメにしてやる。
No, no, no! Dude, that's so backwards.
Yeah, that's,
Don't think like that.
同情されるの。惨めな気持ちになるの。押し付けられるの。
Dude, come on.
あんな姿になってしまうだけなのよ。その証拠にほらすぐに
was it-
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's what she
She's trying
told him. Yeah.
私は少しも怖くなんてない。
But I mean, what else are you supposed to tell a little kid?
本当は怖かったんだろう。俺の地図が外れたりしないか確かめたんだろう。
Maybe she's just trying to make sure you're okay.
何の息子よ。
違うだろ。だったらなんで俺を外に出そうとしなかったんだ。本当の俺を認めてもくれないで。なんでそんな愛情ばかりひけらかすんだよ。
誰よりもお前を愛していたんだぞ。
やめろよ。
Whoa.
そんなものいらない。
What? Come on, Tohru, come on.
Nice.
Yes, come on. Don't hit her, please.
お家に帰らないとくださらない気がします。二度と。
I like this track.
Yeah.
嫌です。
わかるよ。
No! Yeah, it doesn't mean she hates you. It just means, like, of course she's shocked. Duh.
Yeah, there's no one that wouldn't.
Yes.
ちゃんと一緒に暮らしていきたいからご飯食べたり
Jeez.
そんな風にこれからも一緒に
全てを
Oh.
愛してくれなくたってよかったんだ。怖がってもよかったんだ。
Wait, did he just turn back into his normal form?
Yeah.
でも母さんは愛情でごまかしてみようとしなかった。ちゃんと一緒に考えて悩んでほしかったんだ。そんなこと
Whoa.
What?
絶対誰も口にしてはく
Oh, the egg, what?
There's no way. Okay.
思って
I was gonna say.
Hey, they're baiting us.
どれ
What the heck, dude?
そうやってお前は
I still don't understand what happened. Like, is he normal now? Like, what?
虎のついた物思いを
I'm not sure.
一つずつとか
Like, did he just need somebody to believe in him, or what? But somebody explain mechanics, if it's not a spoiler, in the comments.
くれるんだろう。
This is a really cool ending.
時代が間違いなく
Hey, she did it. dude.
Dang. And he's like leaving her with him. What the? Did that happen in the original?
I did not see that at all.
He turned into a Pokemon. Like,
I
that's
was
literally
so
what it looked like.
shocked, bro. I was like, wait, what?
It's
Now,
yeah. I just
mechanics wise, like, I'm interested because those prayer beads.
yeah. What do they mean by like a rosary? What does that mean in Japan?
Yeah, it's like a Buddhist sort of like prayer bead.
Oh, prayer bead. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But I'm wondering, so like when they take it off, right, and then he like transforms, is it like keeping his like literally keeping his form like
I think
human?
so. I think it is. But then he turned into a human with her.
Yeah,
So
without the
I'm
beads.
wondering if like his mom's saying what she did say, which is like, oh, you just turn occasionally, and like with love, he can turn back or manage it or something. That's kind of what I'm getting, but I don't know.
I mean, it could be a very mental sort of thing, or like also physical, right? Like kind of like the cat stuff or the turning into the animals. You know how if they get like tired or something or sick, they will turn into those.
I mean, the other thing too that he was saying is that he never really faced it, so maybe no one knows the mechanics of it.
Well, but maybe it's just that, like, you know, if he wasn't so afraid of it, because he's not afraid of the cat thing, right?
Yeah.
He wouldn't like mentally and physically like not be able to handle it.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
You know, or something like that.
Sure. Regardless, let's talk about the deep stuff as the audience likes and as this show likes. I mean,
yeah, no, I'm down.
What the heck?
What do they even mean by like? Why does he have that? Why does he turn into that?
I guess it has to do with the true story of the clan, right? That's why he is an outcast, because, and that would make sense because
it's
it
a
makes
lot more understandable.
It's almost like his human form, let's call it his default form, matches his zodiac form in the truest way, just like everybody else's does. And so in that same way, his default form it makes him an outcast the same way the cat is an outcast of the Soma clan. I don't know. That's interesting. Kind of my thought about it. I really liked what we did with the mom. I actually, and maybe this is controversial or not, but I don't know. I don't think of her as like a bad mother. Like we've dealt with that in this show before, so I guess that's why I'm differentiating. Because it like there was a line in there where he was saying like she tried to avoid the problem as opposed to worrying about it with me. And I thought that was like, that hit me. Like that was super beautiful. But that is a legitimate struggle when you're trying to help someone that you care about with something. There are different ways of going about it, and different ways are right in different situations and just with different people. And so I feel like the mom failed to help him, but not
out of like animosity,
selfishness or animosity. Yeah. She loved him. She just didn't help him the right way.
Yeah.
Because just like everybody, she's imperfect.
Yeah, I think that she kind of just made a mistake. That's what I was thinking of too. It's like, she just didn't really get it. I feel like Kyo needed something else and wanted her to do something else, right?
And I think that's just super interesting as like a concept. And I feel like the point of this episode, maybe with children or teenagers or not, maybe I'm making this too big of a deal. The idea of like, don't solve my problem. Don't forget my problem. I need you to just worry with me. Especially when you're young. And I think that's really like profound. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
that idea of like, you're a teenager and you're freaking, this guy broke up with you or whatever happened. It's like, there is no, don't solve it. Worry with me. Because it's not like some world ending problem. At the same time, I feel like my world has ended. Worry with me. I don't know. I just think that's really interesting.
Yeah, because it's not like, how should I say? It's a more complex sort of like, idea that you're kind of tackling. It's not like, it's very like mixed and like gray and stuff. It's like, like, like we were saying, like the mom isn't.
Yeah, even just that fact alone, that they made her not evil. She doesn't hate him. I think she truly does love him, and she's trying to do what's best for him.
But maybe
she just kind of didn't do that.
Yeah, she just made a mistake.
She made a mistake.
And I think that it's interesting that like, it's a type of like idea. Like I feel like a lot of times you'll tackle a lot more like broader, but this is getting a lot more just like specific. And like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
and I think that's interesting as well because the show is tackling a lot of issues. And so to be honest, it would get a little bit heavy and just not as good if they just kept doing the same kind of things. And so the fact that they're able to say, look, because we're going to be exploring these ideas on a regular basis, let's explore the very, very often gray areas that exist within these, with Hana's family, with his family. It's like these people love them. They just don't know what to do exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. I think that's a really cool idea to understand and to have in a show where it's like, look, your parents aren't perfect. And that's not because they don't love you. And it's not because they're working their butts off. But it's like they're human just like everyone else. Yeah. And they're going to make mistakes. And that's just life. And frankly, you're not going to do any better. And you're not expected to do any better. You may do differently. But it's just like, that's just humans. That's the nature of humans. We're going to screw up. We're going to mess up.
You learn from past experiences.
Exactly.
Or people that have gone through the same thing.
But even then, it's like, you're like, all right, I'm going to teach my kid to draw or whatever. And then you forget the freaking other. It's like, things are going to happen.
But I think that it's interesting to see that, like, it's the mom was putting on a brave face, which actually, at times can be good. When you're actually scared, right? It's kind of courage.
Yeah.
But it doesn't that doesn't help in that situation.
Sure.
You know, to hide the fact that you're scared. Even though Tohru, you know, was able to help him, it's because, like, she showed that, like, yeah, I am scared, and it is, like, you know, a difficult problem, but I'm gonna still, you know, pursue this kind of thing.
I mean,
and we can kind of, like, you know,
not to get like too deep, but I think that maybe it even has something to do with like her as a mother, right? Because like he really got along with the master, and I didn't really get the impression that the master was offering that kind of support. More like just emotional. It was more just kind of like, okay, this person who is kind to me and, like, you know,
who cares
is not gonna is care for me.
He...
Whereas I wonder if we're playing with just kind of at least the concept of the motherly role, where it is that of, you know, there's a reason you see all these ideas of, oh, you know, mama's boy, which is like a negative stereotype of like, oh, too much leaning on that, but that idea of comfort, I feel like, right? And humans needing that, whether it's from an actual mother or not. I think that's really interesting. And I feel like maybe that's just what he wanted from his mother, not a brave face, and, you know, he didn't get that.
Yeah, because it kind of it almost feels less, even if it's for the right reasons, it feels less like genuine or something like that. You know, as a kid, it's kind of like, you know, you need a little bit more, I don't know, a little more something else. Like Tohru was able to kind of like give a little more of a truer like reaction, kind of, and still not push him away.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, which is super brave on her part.
Yeah, I kind of
especially since he was like actually hurting her physically.
Yeah, he
like he was dangerous. She was putting more on at stake than just like a brave emotional speech. That was very brave of her.
I also like that they showed her kind of struggling with it, like, you know,
because she didn't understand, and
she got sick and stuff, and she was like kind of, you know, like taken aback by this, like, you know, monstrous kind of form, and then heck, she might have even walked away at a certain point, right?
Like she was
struggling, and so it's cool to see kind of like that, because, you know, I feel like a lot more a generic situation would be to just like, no, I'm different kind of thing. Sure. It's like, you know, she's still a lot more.
And I mean, I like that it demonstrates like a different kind of heroism, where it's not that heroism doesn't always have to be like fighting or against evil or against different kinds of things. Like that is truly brave.
Yeah.
And I know, you know, different people think different things about Tohru's character, but it's like, that's brave, dude.
It is.
You can think it's a little bit of a simple character, or it's like, oh, she just likes cooking, but it's like, that is true bravery. Being able to do something like that, and then showing her struggle, to me makes me appreciate the heroism of that act even more. And that's super cool. I love that.
No, yeah.
Yeah, so this was a good episode. It was just, I'm just still kind of reeling because I feel like it really came out of nowhere.
Yeah, like
I was expecting some trauma and like abuse,
form.
And then it was like,
I was like, whoa.
Like actually the Titans might show up in the next episode. Like,
who knows? I mean, honestly, bro, like
Ash is gonna show up and catch him.
Dude, he legit.
He looks like a Pokemon.
He was like a Digimon.
Yes. Like he actually, like, I'm not just making a dumb anime reference joke. Like he actually looked like he was designed like
I don't know if I would have been that scared. I would have been like,
bro,
wait, what moves do you? What type are you?
Oh man, that's what his dad was like. We didn't see that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Full-length reactions up on the Patreon. Next week's reaction, episode 25 of the finale, also up on the Patreon if you guys want to go ahead and check that out for some early access. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around. We would love to have you. And if you do, we will see you all in the next video.